So, first of all, hello. The topic I want to talk about today has to do mostly with focus. I want to talk a little bit about the power of focus and the fact that this power, we have it with us every single minute, every single second of our life. We have the power to determine where we want to focus our attention. And according to where we put our attention, to what we put our attention on, and how long we stay on this topic that we put our attention on, we either allow well-being or we disallow well-being. All this while the situation around us has not moved, has not changed. Nothing has changed. Yet, for example, you can put your attention on something that feels good and feel better. You can put your attention on something that feels bad and feel less good. Or you can put your attention on something in between that feels neutral and feel neutral. For example, if I put my attention right now on the table in front of me, yeah, it's okay, it's my table. I sort of like it. I don't dislike it. It's okay. It's been there. It's all right. It's neutral. If I have a great job and I love my job and I put my attention right now on the fact that I have this great job, I'm going to start feeling better. I'm going to start saying, wow, I actually, not only do I feel lucky and fortunate and appreciative of the fact that I have this job, but I also look forward to doing my next part in it tomorrow. I look forward to going to the office tomorrow. I look forward to seeing my colleagues tomorrow. I look forward to the next project I'm working on. I can't wait. Actually, I'm even going to start now. Wow, great. If, on the other hand, let's say that I've been looking for a promotion for a long time and it's eluded me and other people had it, and suddenly I put my attention on the fact that I should have had my promotion and it still didn't come and it's overdue and it was unfair that I didn't get it, I'm going to start feeling less and less and less good. Nothing has changed. I just chose to put my attention on something that feels less than good, on something that elicits within me the feeling of lack or the feeling of injustice or the feeling that something's not right. Anytime I put my attention on something that feels good, I actually align with my core self, with the core of me, with my essence, which is an essence of well-being. And this is why it actually feels good. It feels good because I connect to me. It feels good because I align with the true nature of me, which is a nature of abundance, well-being, and love. That's simple. Another way to translate what I've been saying now, and it's fun, I love to ramble on that, and it's just, my only aim in this video is that it brings you clarity. When I put my attention on something that feels good, on something that I appreciate, on something that I have, what I do is I allow life force to flow through me in more abundance, to flow through me more freely. I connect to life, and when I feel better, I feel more alive. That's simple. I feel like I'm living. I'm alive. When I look at something that's lacking, that's missing, I disallow life force to flow through me. I disallow the force that is actually my essence. My essence is life. My essence is love. My essence is well-being. I disallow this well-being, which is my nature, to flow through me right now. And therefore, what I experience is an experience of lack of life, of lack of joy, enthusiasm, love. This is my nature. This is who I am. The reason it feels good is because this is who I am. And so I close the door to this life force. Temporarily, luckily, or fortunately, or hopefully, unless I dwell there for hours and hours and hours, and now I'm making my life a living hell, exaggerating on purpose. And so all of this to say that I can focus on what I want. And when I close the door to life force, what happens to me? I feel bad, and my body, if it stays in that state of being, if I stay in this state of being for a long period of time, my body is going to start to fall apart. I'm going to start developing within my body diseases, injuries, illnesses, viruses. I'm going to be more prone into catching a virus that, maybe has always been around. I'm going to dysregulate my liver, my digestive system, whatever it is, and everything corresponds to some organ or some function of my body, but we don't need to know what that is. So how much time do I spend preventing life force from flowing to me? This is a key question in life. How much time? If I spend a lot of time, then I'm going to, as I said, not only develop a disease, which will happen sooner or later, and people say, oh, bad luck, I got this. It's not bad luck. It has to do with habits of thoughts or habits of focus or a certain addiction to complaining, for example. The more you complain, the more you want to complain. And the more you complain, although it feels bad, your body's asking for more of it because it's adapting to it, and now it needs its dose of complaining. So not only does my body start falling apart, but my outside world starts falling apart. Because you see, we're connected to everything. We're connected to everything that exists and every single person. So when I focus on something that deprives me from life flowing through me, it feels bad, and any good thing that was about to happen to me now starts not being able to find me anymore. So I miss an important appointment, or I had some visit I was looking forward to, and that visit gets canceled. Everything's connected. Nothing comes out of nothing. All of this we can start solving by deciding on where we focus more time than not, or more often than not. Where we focus. What am I focusing on right now? What am I focused on right now? What am I focused on right now? Does that make me feel rather good or rather bad? Am I complaining about something that I don't have, or am I looking at something that I have? Or am I feeling hopeful about something that might happen without being too attached? Because attached means I really hope it happens, because otherwise it's bad. That's also lack. So we can do that by slightly changing or slightly deciding to focus or put our attention on anything that feels good. I know it's pretty related to my other video about appreciation, but it's a little bit a different way of explaining it, and hopefully little by little it can clarify things for you guys more and more, and making it more real to you, and give you the incentive to more often look at the good things that you have, or more often try to connect with the well-being that you always have access to. Imagination is focus. What am I focusing on through my imagination? What could happen that would be good? What good things are potentially going to happen, or could happen, or might happen, or it's possible that it happens? Not attached, but hey, this could happen. Or watch out, what could happen that's really bad. Watch out, this could happen to you. Watch out, you're in danger. Watch out, you're vulnerable. Watch out, bad things could happen. You don't want that to happen. But What does it activate? Bad feeling thoughts that will generate bad feeling emotions. Well, which is, bad feeling has to do with emotions, by the way. But you see what I mean. So becoming aware more often on what you're putting your attention to is life-changing. And what I want to encourage you to do is to play with it as often as possible and make it make it a game, make it not something that you have to do, but something that you're inspired to do. Hey, let me look at what I've been focused on. And if you realize that you've been focusing on unpleasant things unnecessarily for too long, it's good because now you realize it and you can start stopping it, or you can start changing the trend. Don't beat up on yourself. Just realize and say, good, I'm realizing that. Good, I'm realizing that. I'm in control now. I'm pivoting into topics or perspectives that feel better to me. This is big, and you'd be doing yourself a great favor. And when you do, with time, life will improve for you. So, thank you for listening to me. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe if you like it. And I'll see you in another video on similar topics that lead to well-being and expansion of consciousness. And having fun in life and being happy living in this physical body. See you soon.